Remember when the Biden administration said that they couldn't do anything about the illegal immigration coming from the southern border? And they said that this was a congressional issue, that there was nothing the Biden administration could possibly do about the millions of people crossing the border illegally and all the other stuff going along with it, the fentanyl, the human trafficking, the terrorists coming across the border, and the Biden administration couldn't do anything about it. And that goes to show you it's a bunch of nonsense. Trump started to do something about it before he was even president. He was president-elect, got on the phone with the president of Mexico and threatened tariffs if she didn't control what was going on her side of the border. And Trump's been in office for 3 days. Well, he closed the border and illegal border crossings have cut down significantly. Canada and Mexico both have scaled back their trade war talks, that rhetoric. India, the government of India said that they will take back every Indian citizen that is in the United States illegally. The Pentagon supposedly, quote, found $2 billion that was accidentally misplaced that was supposed to be for aid in Ukraine, but it was misplaced, on some other books in the Pentagon. Diversity hires stopped in the federal government. So all this talk of all the disasters from the East Palestine train wreck, because you had diversity hires in the transportation department, you have all these woke policies in the military, and the military was an embarrassment. I've already talked about the millions of illegal immigrants and all the problems that caused. All the problems that we had in this country, these are systemic problems. This is, Biden has nothing to do with it. Well, this goes to show you that ideas and the person implementing those ideas absolutely matter, okay? Sometimes people say things like, well, what do I care? Somebody's philosophy, it doesn't affect me. It absolutely affects you, okay? What kind of ideas that are out there affects you? So if somebody has bad ideas, that leads to the popularization of bad ideas lead to bad policies, leads to bad results, okay? And that's true in politics. It's true for private business as well. If you get companies that do things outside of their stated mission, they wanted the companies go woke, for example. Well, it's not good for the companies either. You saw what happened at Disney. Disney started getting boycotted. Their movies were not all that great that they were putting out. They were destroying franchises. So ideas matter. And if you want good ideas, you got to look at it scientifically, okay? So we have a whole history. We have current events right now that demonstrate firsthand, okay? You have this nihilistic globalism and the wokeism and the egalitarianism, and you see the results that produced, okay? Within 3 days of Trump being president, turn that around. It's been a 180 on a lot of policies. There's, like I said, a huge decrease in illegal border crossings. Rhetoric towards the United States had changed like that, like a snap of the finger, real fast. Okay, and all it took was a different set of ideas being implemented. So ideas absolutely matter. Be very careful about the ideas that guide you as well. So look into that. Maybe this is a great opportunity. This is a good lesson to be learned. Yes, it could be applied, to institutions, but it's also something that can be applied personally as well. Think about that. What kind of ideas that guide me? Are they rational, or are they nihilistic, or are they pie in the sky stuff? Be careful about what's in your head.